Welcome to my channel. My name is Arnel Pabustan from Training Tech Labs. It's been a while since I was making video like this. I have a 1 week vacation. Today is my first day of my vacation, so I decided to make video on how to use basic NSX. We're going to migrate BDS BM to n-vds, which is the NSX port group. So let's start now. Our topology, we have our internet, we have our home internet. I have a virtual Palo Alto here at the top, and I have a physical layer 3 switch. Then in my physical layer 3 switch, we connected a server. This is the server, and in the server I install ESXi, and in that server it's a nested. I install multiple I install 6 ESXi. By the way, this lab I got it from Riker's tech channel. Shout out to you. Thank you for sharing your lab. Please subscribe to his channel. He's sharing a NSX data center free training. So this is credit to him, because so what we're going to do today is we're going to migrate BDS server to n-vds. Then we will test our firewall rules if it's working, right? This is the purpose. We need to learn every day. So now let's check our network. So this is one of my Linux box. By the way, I have a compute cluster, and this cluster I put 3 ESXi, and this 3 ESXi I'm using these 5 VMs are hosted on those 3 with the load balancing. For example, this Linux box is connected to the host number 2, right? So in Linux 2, it's connected to host number 3. Linux 3, it's hosted to host number 2. Okay, and this Linux box is hosted in ESXi number 3, and the Windows, okay, in Windows ESXi number 1, and so on. So we have total 6 VMs in this 3 ESXi hosts and 1 cluster. Okay, so currently if I will go to the networking, we can see here, for example, this Linux I'm using, this one is already in NSX, right? I already migrated for testing purposes, but I will show it to you again. So this Linux 2, it's in the BDS. Okay, this is BDS, this is BDS, this is BDS, and this is BDS, distributed port group. Okay, so we have only 1 n-vds at the moment. For the sake of for the demo purposes, let me move back again this one to our BDS. So Linux, okay, all right. So everything now in BDS. So if I will go here, okay, I can ping the gateway. Once you deploy the NSX software, you need to do these things first. First, you need to install your license. Then you need to install your license, you need to go to system. Okay, then from system, add your license. Okay, after that, once you activated your license, you need to go to the Fabric. In the Fabric, you can go to the compute managers. In the compute managers, you need to add your B center, because B center has a already connection to your ESXi host, right? So your ESX, the B center is your mediator. Okay, uh, so in NSX, you need to add your B center so that all your hosts will be automatically detected. Once you have added this once you added your B center in NSX, all these hosts will show automatically. uh, so currently um, I already installed the transport node profile in my cluster. So these are already ready, but I will show you on how I done this one. So for example, if I want to install a um, for example, this DC1 comp cluster 2, I have a single host, right? So if I want to install a NSX here, I can do it per computer, for example, or I can do it per cluster, because sometimes you need to configure only specific of hosts that will participate in your transport zone overlay. What do you mean that one? Transport zone overlay. This is your Geneve encapsulation. I'll talk to you about that one later, or maybe in our previous in other videos. So for meantime, we'll go first on the basics. Okay, so from here, if you want to install to all the cluster, you need to select this one and configure the cluster. But if you want to install only for a specific host, just select only the host. Okay, then configure NSX. Then from here, all you have to do, let's just just click next. Then I will add a switch. So there's an option here to add n-vds switch. This is our switch that we want to add. So from here, we will put the name n-vds. Once you put the n-vds, so I'll just use the standard. There are some other function of this one, so I'll just go to the default. Then on your transport zone, I will select the transport zone VLAN that I already created. This one is, I will show you to you later. Is this, we use this one for this one VLAN back segment. Okay, VLAN back segment, so that you can allow to talk your NSX BM to the BDS BM. So I'll select transports VLAN and the uplink profile, NSX profile. This is the one that I created earlier. Okay, then you need to have your own you need to have your available BM NIC card, because it's very important to have a dedicated BM NIC card for your NSX. For example, if I will go here and I'll go to the machine, I'll try to verify. If I will go to the configure, not configure, from the network, if I will go to the configure, okay, from the configure, I'll go to physical adapter. From the physical adapter, I should have available 6 and 7. See, I have available 6 and 7. I will use this one for my NSX traffic. So once we have this one, so we'll going to choose those BM NIC. So BM NIC 6. Okay, then uplink to BM NIC 7 available. Okay, then add. Once it's add, see it automatically add here, then I'll click finish. Then what it's doing right now, this host, the NSX manager is trying to prepare this host for this guy. For example, I will show it to you. It will install extra configuration. So if I will go to TCP/IP configuration, see, there is now NSX hyperbus overlay. These are special configuration for NSX while pushing this configuration. Okay, so while we're waiting for that one, we need to get our guitar and play, right, while waiting. Okay, so maybe you're getting bored. So okay, I will just leave like this. We'll continue. So what we're going to do now is, since we have already the existing server that are ready for our testing, so so this Linux box are NVDs, right? So this is NVDs, this is still NVDs. We'll migrate them. We'll migrate 2 of them into NVDs, then we can test it. So all you have to do is edit. First, before you do that one, you need to go to the NSX. Once they are ready, you need to go to the networking. In the networking, you need to create the segments. Here, I already created the segments for this one. So for the demo purposes, I will show you how to create the segments for my Windows. I don't have yet segments for Windows. So I'll put NSX. Which one I choose name? NSX. So NSX Windows VLAN 101. Okay, so you don't need yet to put a gateway. Okay, so we have, there's another purpose for that one, because we're just creating right now VLAN back segment. So in your transport zone, we'll select transport zone VLAN, the one that I created earlier. Then from here, you don't need to create the subnet yet, okay, because we have already the subnet. We have the gateway here on this CSR router. So all we have to do here, we'll just put the VLAN tag, okay, 101. After that, save. Segment NX Windows successfully. Do you want to continue configuring segments? No. So once you click that one, it will automatically create a network here. See, it added now NSX Windows 101. So now we can use this one. We can migrate also the Windows. So for the demo purposes, okay, let's try first to migrate one of the Linux. Clear. What is our current IP? 172.31.114. So let me try to ping first 172.31.101. This is our gateway. It's pingable. Okay. What about the other host? Let's know Linux 4. Linux 4 IP is 13. So let's try to ping 13. It's pingable. Okay. From 14, let's try to ping 231.100.14. From 13, we'll try to ping. Okay, they can ping each other. Okay, both of them are n-vds. Now let's try to migrate them. So let's try to what if I'll do continuous ping while migrating. Okay, let's see if there's an outage. So if I will go to this one, edit, Linux 1, edit, click browse, go to the network adapter, click browse, and let's select Linux VLAN 100. Then click OK. Let's see. There's a drop. This is like for example, you have a production environment and you want to migrate from BDS to n-vds. See, I migrated and there's no I did not see any outage, right? I did not see any drop at all. So it's still pingable. So right now, if I will go to the network of this one, it's already, see, it's already using NSX, right? Still I can, in 4, I can ping 14, okay? Okay, so now we have NSX there, right? So what if I will ping this Windows? 172.101.13. Ping 172.31.101.13. This is the other subnet from the VDS. So I can still ping. I have a connectivity. So what's happening here? So if I will the traffic is coming from my BM NIC 7 and BM NIC 5 for the NSX, for the NSX 6 and 7, and from BDS BM NIC 5, which is great, right? So okay, so once we have the, let me test the, what else we need to test here. So if ping is working, no outage, right? Let me try to migrate also to Linux 2. But before migrating, let me console it. Okay, so if config, okay, 72. ping 172.31.100.14. We migrated 14, right? So it's still pingable here. So currently I'm using n-vds here, so let me migrate also this. n-vds links. Before I press it, let me do continuous ping. I'm ping Linux 1, okay? So Linux 1. Oops, yeah. Okay, so no outage. So in theory, guys, you can migrate BDS to n-vds without impacting the production environment using the um, VLAN back segment. We're still not yet in the transports overlay because that is the most important one in NSX. Okay, so what else we need to test here? So we can test the Windows to migrate the Windows. So this Windows machine, we're using port group BDS. Let's put it into NSX. Let me go to Windows and do ping. Can I ping 888? No. 172.31.100.14. Okay, so I have a continuous ping here. So let's migrate also the Windows. Same in the Windows. This is we'll select the one that we created earlier, the n-vds VLAN 101. I think Windows is stop or what? Let me stop. Oh no, it's not. It's just slow because this machine, the memory, it's very low. Okay, so I did not also. It is also acceptable. I did not see any like major issue migrating them, right? So in theory, we can migrate port group BDS to NSX port, right? Okay, so once we have done that one, so what is the next thing that we are going to do? Let's try to use the firewalling. Alright, thank you for watching the video. We successfully migrate BDS port group to n-vds, which is the NSX. For the next video, we're going to tackle the firewall. Hope to see you. Don't forget to click and subscribe, please. Thank you for supporting this video.